Homemade soft and creamy caramels with a lovely orange flavor.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, starting off with a large saucepan. To this, add 2 cups of white granulated sugar, 1 cup of salted butter, and 1 cup of light corn syrup. You could also use the dark corn syrup too. I don't think it matters which kind you use. Then you're going to turn the heat on and you're going to begin to heat this. Then stir it constantly over medium heat until it comes to a boil. And once it comes to a gentle boil, you can just let it boil gently without stirring it for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, take it off the heat. And this is when we're going to add 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Pour the milk in and stir it as you're pouring until the milk is nicely combined. Then we're going to put this back on the heat. Put your heat to medium-low and continue to stir. And you're using a candy thermometer or an instant read thermometer. Actually, I'm using both here. You're going to stir this until it comes to a gentle boil and continue to cook this, stirring constantly until it reaches 244 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the firm ball stage. Now you can see there are little brown flecks starting to come up in my mixture, and I realized that my heat was too high. If you see little brown flecks, that means your heat's too high. Turn it down. So you want to get that sweet spot where it's not too hot so that you get brown bits, but hot enough so that the temperature continues to rise. Once you reach 244, take it off the heat and stir in 2 teaspoons of orange extract or whatever other kind of flavoring you want to put in here. Or no flavoring at all, because these will be good without flavoring. But I love the flavor of orange, so I wanted to try it. So 2 teaspoons of orange extract. Stir that well, and you're going to pour it into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish that's been lined with aluminum foil, and the foil is well greased. I used cooking spray. And then all you have to do is let it sit until it cools and is firm. I put mine in the refrigerator just to make that go faster, but you don't have to. You can just let it sit at room temperature. And once it's firmed up and it's completely cooled, you just slice it up. I use a sharp knife. The recipe says to use a buttered knife so that it wouldn't stick to the caramel, but I didn't find the knife stuck very much at all, so it worked out pretty good. And that aluminum foil does peel off. You might have to be careful because it might break apart a little bit. So I sliced it in long strips and then the other direction into little pieces, little bite-sized pieces of caramel. Now, if you'd like, you could just put this in a plastic container with layers of wax paper in between the layers of caramels, or you can wrap them individually with waxed paper. And that's what I did here. Just cut out a bunch of pieces of wax paper, and then you just wrap up your caramel, and then just twist the ends. And you're done. This caramel is really, really nice. It's firm to the touch. It's not super sticky. And it is really nice and soft, but not too soft. This is just perfect. Now here's a close-up of one. You can see those little brown flecks in there, which I kind of wish they weren't there, but that's okay. It doesn't taste burnt. It's just an aesthetic thing because I overcooked it a little bit. Otherwise, I was thrilled with the way these turned out. This is actually the first time I made caramel candy. The orange flavor is kind of subtle in this. It's noticeable, but it's very subtle. And I think it complements those chewy caramels just perfectly. Although these are the first soft caramel chewy candies I made, I have made caramel before. I made salted caramel lollipops, and I have made caramel sauce. Both of these are also amazing if you want to give those a try. And I'm going to put this on my candy making playlist. All sorts of great candies on there that you might want to make for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching.